the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, I don't know, there's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here and try to get off the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Thompson. Quick completion to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line. It's Storm. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The 8th play of this this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Cox. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Gets loose. He's looking to scramble. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Will not be brought down. Touchdown. Crimson Tide as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Timeout, Alabama. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
Exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 at a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Sack sets up 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires quickly to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play. A little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Fielded at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Press coverage now from the secondary. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Thompson. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. That is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got it! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd down and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance. Try to get that touchdown.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. And the defense rise up for a big stop. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And here's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
As the 1st down is still going. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Handoff heading left. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Thompson. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Touchdown, USC. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kurt, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Well, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Second down after that run on the previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Second down, they're going to throw it. On the move now. That's caught. It's Thorne. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 45. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Dropping back, it's Thompson. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. It's a toss play to the right. He gets loose.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
Strong defense there. They stuffs the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Takes the handoff again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Zips it down the middle. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick
Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Nice grab. It's Cox. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And a quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Dropping back. It's Thompson. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a fumble way behind. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up their first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but a big gain to the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they jump on top here in the second half. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And there's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Pulls it in. It's Cox. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. To throw, it's Thompson. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open. He throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive?
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now, the 25. Off the play fake on first down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The back's got it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Quick call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And the Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. To throw, it's Welch. Moves out of the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Welch. On the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. It's an out route. The catch made. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, tied. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Grinding away on the ground. Has the first down and more. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of it.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's 2nd down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He keeps it on a design run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Welch. Makes a quick catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Thorne. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late, deep throw. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. USC offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaking tackles. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield. But, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards. And now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking downfield, it's Welch. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Quarterback looking to scramble. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. That's a great performance in their pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation